Yeah, I'm only counting Lechonks. I figured that was more apt. I usually count all encounters when I do... Oh! No! Let's go! It's over! Now, I bet you're wondering, what is that? How did I get here? Well, in about a month or so, we have brand new games coming out. Pokemon Scarlet, Pokemon Violet. And in that game, we have this guy right here, Lechonk. He's the cutest little pig, sorry, spoink, that has ever existed in the Pokemon world. So far from what we've seen in Pokemon Scarlet Violet is that Lechonk takes a beating. Seems like all the trainers want to do is beat him up. But Lechonk, the hog Pokemon, is a gourmand. He's got an excellent nose and he loves to smell things out. He likes to find the most delectable of berries for him to scrunch down. But I think he's also got a little case of anxiety because if it's startled, he'll charge forward in a panic. Everyone might be joking about an evolution that might be called Lethic. But what you might want to know about Lechonk is that most of its body's made up of muscle because it's constantly looking around for food. Lechonk just likes to eat. The same with me. So now that we know Lechonk a little bit better, what do you think its shiny is going to look like? Well, we no longer have to wonder because I found this amazing website that has tons and tons and tons of mods for tons of different games. One of those being Sword and Shield. And there's an awesome mod on here for Lechonk and putting Lechonk into the game. You know, shout outs to the creator. Make sure to check him out in the description below. So then I put out this call to action. Hello there, TikTok. This is Lechonk. It's one of the few Pokemon that's been announced for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Now, my goal is for my chat to accurately predict the shiny for Lechonk. If you just want to screenshot this image right here, then you can take it into Snapchat or Instagram, whatever, even a coloring app on your phone. Go ahead and color it in, and then jump into our Discord, the Yugz Club. Post it into the Lechonk channel. And this Saturday on September 3rd at 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, I'm going to go live and we're going to go over all of these different shiny Lechonks. We're all going to chat together and see which one is the best one. And then using this fancy Lechonk mod, we're going to make the shiny for it and put it in the game. And then I'm going to shiny hunt for it in Sword and Shield so that I could say I found the first accurate shiny Lechonk. So Penny and I got to working. We went live with all the submissions just to see what we could do. So we're going to start from the top and go all the way down to the bottom, and we'll see what everybody kind of thinks. We'll see what everybody thinks of what they think their shiny, what Lechonk is going to look like a shiny. This is your shiny predictions, okay? Your shiny predictions. I would like everybody to be civil in the chat, okay? No crapping on other people's designs. This is all shiny prediction, and this is all for fun, okay? It's all opinion based, okay? So no being like, that one sucks, it's bad, isn't it? It just... Hey, in my opinion, hey, that maybe might not fit it, you know? Okay, let's be nice. First things first, we have someone who might be asleep right now, but it is Snom, aka Finn. Pink, and then gray. I think it's a very much a color swapsies. So the face becomes the nose becomes the body becomes the face. All right, I think pink will be a heavy theme for today. Next up, we have Modesto. And I like this one because this reminds me of Tepig. Does it not? This one's very, very plausible. This one also very plausible. What do you guys everyone think of this? What does shiny Tepig look like? I have it in my brain. I think it just becomes more orange. Correctamundo? Am I weird that I know what every shiny Pokemon looks like? Does that make me a weird person? No, never mind. This looks like regular Tepig in a way, I think. Shiny Tepig becomes more yellow. Dun, 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 dun. But the red on the top, that's what reminds me of it, you know? I love this design. It makes me feel like it's bacon in a way, or like cooked. I think the dark reddish brown is very plausible for the official shiny. Lechonk is a Iberian pig, which is normally black, but can be red. Alrighty, so this goes on for quite some time. I think we spent about 3 hours looking at people's submissions. Some honorable mentions that we can look at here real quick would be Impatient, who made a Animal Crossing Nintendo Switch style Lechonk, which looks pretty great. I think its colors kind of staying more or less the same, maybe getting a little bit more richer. And then the blue and wildly green eyes were amazing. Next up, we have Trashmouth Colt, our friend Colty. And it's one of those subtle shiny changes, I think, where the eye and the nose become a little bit more dull. And then his body just goes a little bit more blue, which blue, I think, was a very popular choice. And then we had a submission from Lee Joke. And I thought this one was amazing because the nose was purple. I think the purple nose suits it so well. Maybe not so much the light purple body, but I actually really enjoyed this one as a whole. And then we have my friend Hunter, aka Super Potion. And this one, like, is also pretty subtle. It's like, looking at a Garchomp or a Gengar shiny where it's just different enough to be different, but not fully there, right? One of the last few submissions we had was my friend Rusty, and wow, that brown is totally plausible. You look at like a Potbelly Pig or something, and they end up being a color kind of like this, or like this one from Bloodlust, where that brown is very extremely plausible. And they actually put in a little bit of extra effort by adding some shading and stuff like that, which I thought was really nice. And then we had to throw at least a couple funny joke ones in here. We got the Mountain Dew Baja Blast style Lechonk. I think the community did a great job on that one. My thought process is I'm going to open up Google Chrome and I'm going to search Iberian Pig. Boom, Iberian Pig. So Iberia is kind of where Sword and Shield is set. It's Spanish, Portuguese, the whole Iberian Peninsula of the world, okay? And a lot of their pigs seem to be this dark grayish color, all right? But as Pebs had stated, they also turn red. There's also the chance of them being red. See, look, here's all the gray ones with the shiny black or the shiny red. Just the shiny, just chill in there. Oh, see, look at this one here. This is a perfect example. That's the shiny right there, being red. Like I said, with Generation 6, they started designing their shinies more than they did before. Before they had an algorithm, and then they assisted with the algorithm on making sure that those colors were in their like tri-color wheel section, and that they didn't look like complete and utter crap. They were slightly assisted in a way, right? Now that they have a chance to choose them, there's a lot of, or that they design them, they choose them, they have ideas that they bring to the table. And I've noticed with a lot of shinies that are, or with a lot of Pokemon that are animals, they usually choose something of its different coloration or a different breed. So after going through all the submissions, we started up a series of polls in the chat. We went through each section of Lechonk. We had the nose and feet, the face, the body color, and the eye gun color. And then we voted on what color each of those pieces should be. Then I went into my handy dandy little program and I grabbed the texture of the Lechonk and I edited it in Photoshop. We actually took all of the submissions that took first place in the polls and made one shiny out of it. And this is, more or less how it went. Then I thought, you know what, let's take all the second place winners of all the different colors and put those into a shiny as well. So I made that one too. We put them both into the game and then we did a cross comparison. Which one looks better? And turns out the red one, the second one, won. All right, so as a community, we decided on the second shiny. It was time to put it into the game and start hunting. And after days and days and days of hunting, it happened. Yeah, I'm only counting Lechonks. I figured that was more apt. I usually count all encounters when I do... Oh! No! Let's go! It's over! Yes! Woo! Look at this thing! Yes, it's done! Yeah, I'm not a fat pig, I'm the fat pig. Oh, okay, let's catch it. Let's finish this this whole thing. I feel like I want to throw it in a friend ball because I just want it to be our friend. It's a girl Lechonk, by the way. It's a little girl. Is she fancy? A red ball? Luxury? Oh, dude. Oh, if I had a cherish ball? That would have been sick, right? Luxury? All right, 2 people voted luxury. I'm going to go with luxury ball. All right. Not that not that it really matters. It'll stay in my hacked save file for the rest of its life. It'd be really bad if it had like a move where it could run away. That'd be so bad. Okay, wait, I need to focus in here. Did I bring a false swiper with me? Probably not even, right? I'm gonna try a level ball because why not? It looks good and it's obviously a lower level than us. Imagine if I made their spawn a level 100. Oh, easy. Critical capture. Bada boom, bada bing. Let's have a look at her. Imagine marked. Got the gluttony ability. It's normal typing like it's supposed to be. See that? Look at me go. Rapid spin, harden, and tackle. Careful nature. No mark. Do you think this looks correct? Do you think we're going to be right in our shiny prediction? Seeing them both on screen like this? Do you think we're going to end up with a red piggy? Do you think we're right? With all of our narrowing down and all of our science and all of our speculation, we could be right.